Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
hey, hey.
It's here, Juju and me. It's that time of the week. We're going to go ahead and do some more celebrating America. How fun is that? So I've got my coffee. I hope you guys are staying warm in all the stormy weather. Oh my goodness, it's been a week, hasn't it? Hi,
It
Bella.
has.
Hi, Juju. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Jojo. We're so glad everybody's here so far. We're doing the thing, the 12 by 12 junk journal challenge. And Juju has all that great information. And I will be going over
Yes,
a
we
really
have.
fun digital. I'll shut up.
Sorry. We have Yvette. We have Creative Nana. We have Miss Deb Ham. We have Kentucky Crafter, Thumbprint Creations, Jones Junk Journal and more, Caroline Crabtree, Scrapbook Sage, me, and we have Miss Bonnie. And we have Daisy's and Grace Facebook page. And Lizzie Jean can't be with us, but y'all show her some love at her new channel, Lizzie Jean's Artistic Chaos. And that is our 12 by 12 group.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to do some flip throughs of Seattle and share the digitals. Well, I'm doing a flip through of my 2 journals I've done. Juju's going to share some fun facts. Then I will show the kits and share a little bit of information, and then we'll just craft what we're able to craft and go from there. So I'm going to grab both my Seattle journals, and I will go ahead and put me on the primary while Juju's talking, just so you can see things better. Yeah, here we go. So can you guys, is that reading the correct direction? I just want to make sure because it's backwards to me.
Looks good on my end, y'all. Does it look okay for you? Okay, Ohio state capital is Columbus. It was established into the Union in 1803 and it has 15 representatives now. It is also the um, home of the Blank Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Is it A, art, B, football, or C, wrestling? Of course, Honey's waving his hands, telling the answer.
Yeah, I just put these together
You're
really
getting some
simple. They're
mic
going to be
feedback.
simple journals.
How about that? Is that better? Okay, I'm recording. Thank you. Ooh. It is a football. Cleveland, Ohio is the home of what Hall of Fame? Would that be rock and roll, quilting, or racing? Very loud. Okay, how about now? Is that better?
Is that better?
Rock and roll, that is correct. Ohio is called the blank state. Would that be A, cheese, B, river run, or C, Buckeye? You're going to guess it for everything? It's the Buckeye State. That's correct. Buckeye State. Okay, here's just an
Good job.
interesting fact. Apparently, I didn't look up their marijuana status. This place here has a lot of food. Wendy's in Columbus, Ohio. Arby's was established in Boardman, Ohio. The White Castle was established in 1921 in Kansas, but it moved to Columbus in 1936, where it is today. Lifesaver Candy was in by the Cane Company in Cleveland. Quaker Oats in 1877 became the first breakfast cereal from Ohio. And chewing gum was from Tyler in 1869. Mr. That frog page isn't it cute? It is cute. Harry M. Stevenson Niles invented, well, I don't think he invented this, but anyway, it was the hot dog, the baseball scorecard, and the drinking straw. I think that man liked his baseball and his eating together. Columbus, Ohio is located within 500 miles of 48% of the U.S. population. Okay, so Casey. Well, Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. He just jumped up on my board. Get off the keyboard. Stop.
Yes, a Buckeye is a tree, is their state tree.
That's Casey saying, hey, y'all.
Hey, Casey. Yeah, that frog page is a lot of fun. It's amazing how well the digitals from Creative Fabrica have done with all the cute little images and stuff.
He did yes, he did make pretty much a tradition. It said that Columbus, Ohio is located within 500 miles from 48% of the U.S. population. So you know what I did? I had to, yes, Casey is your cat today. I had to ask Alexa, and Alexa said I am 717 miles from Columbus, Ohio. So I'm not within that 48% population, but I'm daggum close. They are trees. Casey. Get now. Get. Stop fussing at me. Go. Sorry. %20 of the population lives in the rural areas of Ohio. That is 2,367,313 people. Casey is talking back, and he's fussing and hissing, and he wants to be up there on that. And just now he's over there. When he gets mad at me, y'all hear that?
You don't want to give Casey a Buckeye fruit. It's called a horse chestnut, and they are toxic. No, they're not edible.
I don't know if Buckeyes are edible or not.
AI says no.
Oh.
Can you hear me, Juju?
I can.
Good.
It has the only non-rectangular state flag. Okay, this is what I thought was really interesting. It says that it was not officially declared a state until 1953, even though President Jefferson accepted it into the Union in 1803. Makes you go, what happened there? We have 8 presidents from Ohio. Grant served 2 full terms, and 4 of them died in office. Out of that 4, when William Henry Harrison delivered the longest inaugural speech in the U.S. presidential history, only to die 1 month later. He holds today the shortest term ever held by a president. Ohio is the only state that has an official rock song. Does anybody know what that song is? It's Hang On Sloppy. I'm like, what? Okay. Cedar Point is the second oldest amusement park. Connecticut, is it the oldest? Yeah, that's right. And then Connecticut has the first oldest.
Oh, I think I have a story about that Connecticut amusement park. I'll have to tell you guys in the chat.
John William Lambert was first, he invented the first gasoline mobile in 1891. He was also the first one to be, that's right, hang on sloppy. And then he was the first person to be in an accident. Okay, and then Akron was the first city in the U.S. in 1899 to use a police car. And in 1899, that police car cost $2,400. So when you get pulled over for speeding, you can thank Ohio.
Makes me think of the Blues Brothers. Isn't that
according to Twitter? Huh?
Was the Blues Brothers from Akron, Ohio?
I want to say Cleveland. Cookie dough, according to Twitter, is Ohioans' favorite ice cream. I don't like cookie dough. And of course, our TV shows. Superman. Okay, hold on a second. This is like the 4th time my nephew's uncalled. Make sure nothing wrong with my sister. Hold on.
Okay. All right. So I was going to try to look to see if the Blues Brothers was based in Akron, because for some reason that cop car and the race there makes me think of that. But I don't know. I'm not getting it really quick. Okay. So let's see. Brad loves the cookie dough ice cream. I don't know about you guys. Well, she is on the phone. I want to tell you the story about this digital. That's why I was sort of hiding them. So I started doing the regular digital like I normally do. And then I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and had an idea and decided to go with that. So I was thinking of the white-tailed deer. Yes, it's the animal for a state. All the states have white-tailed deer apparently as their state animal. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. So I was like, okay, what can I do with this digital? So I decided to make the whole digital out of cute little white-tailed deers. So I made a journal cover for the little kids to write in their little adventure in. So I've got the journal cover here, and I did everything really light so it could be written over, but this is like a little forest pendant here that's embossed like a cameo, and I did a backpack there and a little book there, and I thought that was cute. And then I'm just doing the tan on the back. So I did little pictures of all the places that they would be in Ohio. So you've got the Hall of Fame. They wanted to check out a game at either the Buckeyes or the
Can you bring
the
it down
Bengals.
just a little bit?
To do that, yeah. And then you know that old TV show called WKRP in Cincinnati? This is just them doing an interview in the radio station. I know it wasn't a real radio station, but the guy actually worked in a Cincinnati radio station. So Neil Armstrong was from, there's an Armstrong Museum there. So I thought it was fun to go ahead and do some astronaut daddy deer. And there's just a blank page. And here is the AI did pretty good at doing, it's not true Bengals, but we don't want that anyways. But this was sort of fun getting their faces at the football game. And this was them hanging out with guitars at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it's not an exact replica of it, but it's a nod to it. And here they are checking out the Rockefeller building in their little RV, and they're celebrating America, touring around. And so here's the mama deer, and the kids are drinking tomato juice and also eating in Cincinnati chili. We've got the Wright brothers. They were from Ohio. And then we got them just camping around. And I've got a friends who they went camping, and their daughter was just like a little princess, and all the animals would go to her. So I sort of did a nod to Snow White with singing, and the Cardinals came by and hung out with her. So here are more football jerseys, and the kids going to college because they've got some good colleges there as well. Here is the digital of Snow White, and I thought they did a cameo with Snow White, the deer did, and then she had her own show. So I thought that would be fun to do. And here they are writing in their journals and doing the camping thing. And here's the picture of some of the family, and then they're hanging out with friends throughout the whole United States, right? Because there's deer everywhere. And there's the mama and kids, and there's the Wright brothers. So that was the digital. I had a lot of fun. There's some extras that are actually more historic in the kit over on the Ko-fi shop. But anyways, I had a lot of fun doing this one. So we might see some more animals debut in the kits. Hey, Judy, did we get
Okay, our TV show. I did. I'm back on the TV shows. Superman is from Ohio. You know, the Cleveland high schoolers developed him. And then we have Bob Hope, Family Ties, Third Rock from the Sun, Glee, Drew Carey Show, Hot in Cleveland, Dancing with the Stars, Hoarders, and The Apprentice. That's a lot. Now, unique things. There is the world's largest basket. This basket is 7 stories high. It is $5 million for the basket. And the Lombard Basket Company last had it as their headquarters. And it's shaped like a wicker basket. It's kind of cute. Okay. Yeah, no, I cannot do one of these without my Chicken Little. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, for my Chicken Little,
Hi, Cheryl.
there's 100. 651 sightings per 1,000 residents in the one of the counties in Ohio. And they say they think it's because at the intersection of intersection of Interstate 70 and 77 is where a lot of the sightings occur. And Columbus Metro reported 751 between the years of 2000 and 2023. But the sightings are more common in the rural southern Ohio counties. Now, Ohio only has 88 counties. But this is also the first sighting of the Mammoth Man. So that's my Chicken Little. Hey, Marty. Now, this is my jelly printing that I did. I had my husband brought me his shoe boxes that he was cleaning out, and it had some paper in it. So I just went and took my little gel plate and did some solid gel printings on them. Kind of did like I like doing long hauls where the colors patterns wind up mixing. And then here's the other one. And that's my favorite. That's that nickel azo gold. I like that. And these will be good to use in a lot of projects by tearing them up and putting them over with that translucent. And of course, Jackie, my woman, so she said one good way to store those was take a paper towel roll and just roll them up. And then if you have some, you can put the sheets of wax paper between them so they won't stick. And then you just roll them up and store them like that. And then I did some bray offs. That's my favorite. Y'all, I just love when you take your brayer and bray off on book pages. That winds up being some of my favorite ones, with all the mixture. And like this one is a plate cleanup. The bray off and plate cleanup seem to be some of my favorite ones. I don't know if it's because it's a mixture of all the colors or what, but those are my favorite ones. But the others I just took and did pulls off of, that was pretty. I had too much ink on it. When you put too much paint on your jelly plate, it does that rippling. And you can just take a book page and pull some of the print off and then braid it back off smooth. But I like that with the rippling. And those would be cute. And this, I bought me some new sprays from Delusion. I like hers. And those, I just sprayed on the jelly plate and pulled it up. That's so cute to me. But that was just some playing that I did. And I was going to use those today for my Ohio. Because I cut out these to make the cards and stuff. I took my sheet, like I've always do, put on the front, and then I took this one, and then this one to put in for my journaling. And then I have these cards. I took these to make my cards with, and I'm going to use my jelly print and make some big cards for them. And then some of these. Now, my printer wanted to act stupid. It just acted stupid. These two are a little pixelated on my printer, but my printer just shot it out at the end. I don't know what was going on. I think maybe because I did this real heavy cardstock, but it just didn't print right. It did a couple of my prints like that. I had to clean it and everything. I just messed my printer up. That's what I was going to craft and do today.
So I will probably make a couple digitals out of this kit. It was just so much fun to do. And I'm working on a little bear nursery kit after I'm done with this, I think. And I'm looking forward to doing Florida. But did you guys know that there were 8 presidents from Ohio? We had William Henry Harrison, Rutherford Burchell Hayes, Benjamin Harrison, Ulysses S. Grant, James Abrams Garfield, William McKinley, and William Howard Taft. I just think that's pretty amazing. One of my favorite shows is on Rumble. It's a channel called His Glory, and it's a faith-based news station. And they came out of Ohio too. So if people are into that, that's one of my favorite things from Ohio as well. And my sister one of my sisters was born there. So I like it for that reason too. We do. So yeah, Ohio has a lot of influence, I guess, in the political realm of things. Sort of interesting. The Apprentice was filmed there as well. And they have the Rockefeller Building, and they also have the Carnegie Hall, or a Carnegie Building. I don't know if it's Carnegie Hall. It's not Carnegie Hall. It's a Carnegie Building. And lots of great museums. One of my favorite things also from Ohio is the aeronautics and the space. I loved aeronautics. I love flight and all that good stuff. So it was fun to do, look at the Wright brothers. And if you go on the Library of Congress, they have a lot of pictures of their family, of their dog. The pictures of airplanes were sort of hard to track down, so I need to find another good source for that. I just wasn't able to find a great source for that, but there was good pictures of the brothers and some great pictures of their dog and their wives and mother and stuff like that.
Did you find out about the Blues Brothers? You got me wondering.
Oh, I was going to look that up and I forgot. Let me double check.
I would ask my Alexa, but the heifer ain't been minding right. I don't think she's loving me too much. She only listens to Bonnie and Miss Deb. Oh, Marty. That's terrible. It's funny, but that's terrible. Only good thing about Ohio is Michigan sitting on his head.
Okay, I know what was going on. So it's me. I'm so literal, and my poor brain does its things, right? So I was thinking of Dan Aykroyd, and it was Akron, so that's where that popped up in my head. Totally wrong, but yeah, there's the association.
Okay. Okay, where are they from, though?
So it was filmed mainly in Chicago.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's one of Brad's favorite movies.
Yeah, see, I was thinking Cleveland.
So the other thing I thought was really interesting, because we haven't seen it a lot yet, is that there's a lot of industry, and the Industrial Revolution was really big. So steel was something, and all the mines and stuff like that. We saw a little of that with the mining, but definitely the Industrial Revolution was a big thing in Ohio. And I guess I was surprised by that. I was thinking it was more of a farm agricultural state, but it was much, the cities were bigger than I expected when I was looking at the population and stuff. So I was a little bit surprised by that because it's one of those states that you don't hear a whole lot about. You hear a little bit about, but I didn't realize as far as cities and stuff, it's just a little bit under the radar.
Yeah, and it was talk about how Columbus used to be so big, as far as all of that. I mean, it's still large now, but it used to be like really booming back in the day, more so than what it is now.
I wonder, it'll be really interesting to see how much of that change when the industry comes back, to the States and stuff with everything that's going on. I think we'll have a lot more. I think we'll have another, I think it's going to be more like a cyber revolution, with the AI, cyber technology and stuff like that. But I think we're going to be experiencing that in our lifetime. I always wondered, what it would be like to experience, we did the computer and the technology I experienced that in my teens and 20s, aging myself. So I remember 2 years I was using the Dewey Decimal System, and then 2 years later I was using computers to look up stuff. So it was really quick.
Okay. In my generation, thanks, Joan. In my generation, we have used 8-track tape. We have used or seem to use the 8-track tapes and the vinyls, the cassette tapes, the CDs, the iPods and MP3 players, and now streaming. That is like,
in like
wow.
25 years, 30 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And let's see, I can remember it. Well, I guess in over the last 52 years, because
Thank you, Bonnie.
cell phones, we went from the big huge bag phones to the big honky ones you held in your hand, and then they're big like the huge satellite phones, and then to the little ones, to the flip phones, to the ones that look like what were those things called? The little personal
The
PDAs.
T-Modal
Yeah,
flip,
the PDAs. Yeah. And then we went to the iPhones. I mean,
Blackberries.
all of that. Yeah, all that big, huge technology change over that span. So, I thought, well, it wouldn't surprise me if we started flying around in cars. I mean,
Yep. So did you guys have a favorite type of computer or not computer, phone? I worked in the deaf community, and so I had pagers probably a year or so before. Like, I used pagers and smartphones a lot in my job in like 2003. In the 2000s is when I did the pager, and then 2003 to 2005, T-Mobile had the sidekick phone. I loved it had a little hand typer. Oh, I got so much work done on that little phone. You would not believe how I was able to do Excel and everything on that little thing. I loved it because I was out in the community and I worked hard. But that little phone was so impressive. Now it's a little bit, things aren't, even though these are smartphones, they don't work as well as that did. That was a genius phone, is all I have to say.
Yeah, mine was the BlackBerry. I cried when I had to get rid of my BlackBerry.
Back and forth between Juju and me every week. We sort of flip back and forth, but you're fine. We're in my site today, but I know people are over at Juju's.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here. So we're talking about technology, and I guess AT&T was really big in Ohio too, because Dave Scarlett, the person who started that news station I was talking about, he used to be a director for AT&T. And he actually, oh, maybe that was in Illinois. He worked with Obama, so or not with Obama. His coworker knew Obama back then. Interesting stories, but we just are having a good time over here playing with deer. And apparently Bengals over there on Judy's desk. Sorry, guys, I'm not more exciting than inking things up. I got my process.
Yeah, I'm just.
So that's fun. So yeah, we are doing good here. Next week we're going to do Florida, and I'm trying to think. Oh, the carnation! I didn't mention the carnation was their flower. That's on this page here. The little carnations are in the corner. Let's see. I'm doing backwards here. Sorry. My screen's acting weird. There we go. And but yeah, I've been really having fun putting together these digitals and learning about all the different states for sure.
I've just been playing.
Well, what were you doing at midnight this morning, Juju?
I was apparently being really loud. My husband was like, "You blasted my ears." But I was so excited. I was doing my first day of my 100-day challenge. So at midnight at 12:01, it was the first day. So I could actually do it. And I've been ripping and raring to go.
Woohoo! You have been.
I know I have been. I've, had prepared for it, and then I couldn't do anything. So I wound up making 2 or 3 art journals to get ready for it. I was like, it's got to come on. It's got to come on. But I did good.
I'm so proud of myself. I took out the cardboard because I'm doing things I hate for my 100-day challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Get it done and out of the way, but still done.
And it was so funny is the things you were listing stuff. I was like, I don't hate those. Some of those you list, I'm like, yeah, I hate those.
Yeah. Well,
I'd rather how everybody's taste is different.
We were talking about, okay, so you guys, I have a question for the people out there. Do you guys eat your favorite thing first, or do you save your favorite thing for last?
Oh.
I save my favorite thing for last.
Mine's first.
Oh, I like grid art journals. Okay, so Bella, you save yours for last too. Okay, that's interesting. Oh no, Bonnie.
I saw the grid art journals. I haven't done the grid art journal. I did see it though, and I thought that looked fun. But I haven't done one yet.
I usually eat fast, but I can eat slow if I need to. I'm always eating and going or watching a show with Brad. Oh no, Bella.
I just
I know
gave
my
up
best friend would do
taking nail
that
polish
too.
off.
Okay, so I got through inking. I wanted to do some stenciling too. I pulled out some cute stencils that
Did
were sort of
you?
camping themed. So I did. Look at this. I've got all my stencils here that are that would work for this. So I'm going to pull my camping ones and sort of kid related too, sort of teenage kid related. I'm getting ready. Okay, so Juju's excited about her 100-day challenge, and I'm excited about Calvin Ball. And Calvin Ball's just what it is today. Today's the 23rd, so 5 days away, 6 days away, something like that. I'm excited too.
Okay, well, can you do it at 12 o'clock at night, or is there a particular time for Calvin Ball?
It's Pacific, midnight, starting midnight Pacific. 12:01. Okay, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, Bonnie. I eat gas too. We hang out too much.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Get myself in trouble over here. Isn't this cute, the stencil though? Can you guys see it? It's got the little squirrels and birds and trees. I love the little boots. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I love the idea of doing grid artwork. Like, that speaks to me. I like that concept, and it's a way that I think. Like, I can think in that type of process. Yeah, you never know when you'll find us crafting in this group.
Hey, Monica. Yeah,
Hi, Monica.
Marty, I'm gonna go live as part of my 100-day. I'm gonna go live and do art for ever how long I have when I can find some just me time after the boys settle down and go to bed and the hubby goes to bed, kind of thing. Hopefully, it won't be in the middle of the night, but if it is, that's what it'll be.
Okay, this is
Can
going to be
never
one of
cut
my
these
strategies.
corners.
If anybody's going to be playing Calvin Ball, this is one of the things I'm going to do is do stenciling to get points really quick. Just thought I'd warn anybody who's playing with me.
I have a ton of stencils. I love them.
I love these two that have like the lines for writing and journaling. Yeah, these stencils are a good 20 years old.
I have a set of those for my bullet when I was going to do bulletin journaling. I didn't do it. This is some jelly printing I did when we first started on some cardstock. Thought that would look good behind that.
Worth the fight. That's cute.
No, this isn't counting as J2, day two, Marty. As you, I don't know if y'all can hear it. This house is real busy. The tea kettle is whistling. They in there cleaning stuff. Somebody left the toilet seat up, but nobody knows how it got left up. It just magically popped up on its own. So day two would probably be late tonight. It's Sunday night, so I'm gonna make them go to bed early, so I can play earlier, hopefully. But this counts as the part of the 12 by 12 challenge. That's cute.
And you guys can go on over to Daisies and Grays if you want to participate in the 12 by 12 challenge, which originally it started out to make a journal a month, but really it's just working on a project on your bucket list. So if it's working on journal cards or slow stitching and you want to show other people what you're doing, Bonnie is hosting that on her channel, Facebook page, I mean, where you can go and post what you've made there and we all can comment and see what you're doing for the 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2025. And all of us girls have sort of taken a different stance on what that means, what's on our bucket list. And some months we find similar things to work on, and other months we're all over the place. I know Carolyn's Craft Tree, she's sorting through some fun jewelry. And we have Deb, who she's working on some slow stitch stuff. I'm just working through journals and these kits. And we're having a good time together. I know this month, February goes by quicker because there's only 28 days. Yeah, that's why I like our challenge, because it's not really, there's not a strong structure to it. It's just, so Marty's saying the issue with challenges, and I have the same challenge. I feel like my life is challenging as it is, but if I finish a journal or a project and get a check off something on my to-do list, I'm a happy girl. So that's why I did the 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge, because I thought people have their own things they want to work on, but they want an opportunity to share it with others as well. Yeah, we all sort of get the concept of being told what to do, or it's probably not our favorite thing. We're too old for that nowadays. Okay. I just think it's like this is still, oh, the apple will be cute on the opposite page, right? Yeah, that'll be cute. I don't stencil enough. I love to stencil. I don't know about you guys, but it's such an easy way to put things on page.
my goodness.
We must be having fun. What did you do? Did you cut something wrong?
I don't know. It's perforated. I don't know. It didn't look like that was the only spot. I don't know why that was perforated. I must have cut it before or something. I'm not sure. I almost cut the top of the poor man's head off. Oh. Casey's looking at me like, why are you putting that in my spot? Bonnie's cat is so spoiled.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, she spoiled him and then gave him to me. What?
Okay, I'm going back to
I
high
had
school.
nothing to do with that.
I'm going back to high school for this minute. Can you guys see this digital? It's so funny. Let's see if I can find something darker to put it up against. Or this, not digital, this stencil. Don't you just love it? Swag, XOXO. Emojis before we had emoji. I love it. So do you guys remember peachy folders? I think we've had this discussion maybe before. On the West Coast, they were really popular in high school. They were those goldenrod folders that you kept your subjects in. Well, the gal that I sell journals with here in Oregon, she makes T-shirts and composition books and stuff with the peachy folders. And that's where we used all these, right? We'd write on the back, we'd write on those and do all our little doodles in high school. It's just fun.
Okay. You said you found a box. Stop calling the house a box.
Yes, I understand that one.
Orange.
Well, yeah, we are hitting about that time. It's already 3:55. We'll have to pull a couple. Yeah,
Oh,
we're having too much fun over here.
I know.
We'll have to pull a couple more digitals. Yeah, so next week we're doing Florida. And then after that, I'm trying to remember if it was Michigan or I know we had Michigan and another state over there.
Oh, let's see. Okay. The next one is Florida. But then it was Michigan and then Connecticut.
It was Connecticut. Okay.
So let's see. What states do we pull? Georgia.
Oh, that'll be
Georgia.
fun.
Maine. What was that one?
Ooh, those will be fun.
Georgia and Maine. Oh, that dog's killing me.
Georgia and Maine. That would be great. Well, as you guys know, I've got digitals over at the Ko-fi shop that are free. So go ahead and check those out. Enjoy them. We've got this week Ohio, and there's some extras in there that you might not be able to see because you can only see 10 at a time. And then previous states as well. No, we haven't done Maryland yet. We might try to double up on some things just so we get through things, but with Calvin Ball, honestly, we'll be lucky to get through those 4. That's fun. Yeah, I'm Pacific time, so you guys are way ahead of me. Well, we're so excited everybody came to hang out with us. We hope you found something to craft and do while you're with us or enjoyed the chat. I want to thank Bonnie for joining us. Cheryl, it's nice to be able to do what we like, right? Juju has a cat.
I have a cat.
Will last all month. It is March 1st through March 31st. And I'm sure I will get points for doing things that I'm doing for this. I will make sure I get points out of that. So I think we'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. And I don't know if I'm going to count my points. Well, it's just going to be, it will just help me use up a lot of things and have fun. I always say I'm not going to count points, but some people know me better than that.
She gonna count points. She gonna count points.
I figure if I do 3 to 500 a day, I'll be just fine.
No, that isn't my cat talking. That is my bad little dog. I have I have an American Bulldog who is spoiled. Then I have a cat, the American Bulldog. Her name is Bella, and she's spoiled rotten. Her daddy spoiled her. And then I have a cat, Casey. He's spoiled rotten. Bonnie spoiled him rotten. And then I have another cat, Chloe. She's not too spoiled, but she doesn't like me. It's my son's cat. And she just kind of stays away from me. And which is perfectly fine in my book. And the dog was whining because she feels that you have to take her outside, and whether she does her business or not, or sniffs around and just goes outside and looks up at you and comes back inside. But she has to go outside first before she gets water and food. And so when she decides she wants to go outside, she won't go outside right then. Not when you want to take her. Not if you just came inside the house with her. and she wants you to take her out right then. And that's what she was doing. She was whining. Now she'll come in here whining like that at me when she's gonna try to get their attention and they're ignoring her. She'll come in here whining at me like I can do something about it.
Yeah,
Because if
I
she's
love
not going to use
the
the
idea of trying
restroom,
to do 10,000 points, but that's a lot of work.
I'm passing the buck. Hey, I love that cat. That cat just, if he wants to sit on my desk, he can sit on my desk. But lately, he's been just a little demanding. I have the hardest time tearing these things when it's just a little piece of paper. There's got to be a trick to it. I don't know it. Okay, I was trying to get
Well, it
finished.
is. Yeah. Let's see what you've done so far.
Okay, I did not. I like two more. No, well, yeah, two more to be through with the ones I want to get through with today. But yeah, my desk looks like a tremendous mess. But since I did that organization, it doesn't take long to clean up at all. Not long at all. I'm just loving it. Okay, I got this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I need to just do, a few things to them. Maybe stencil a little bit of things or put some toppers on them, that kind of thing. That's what I done so far.
Good job. Well, I'm almost done stenciling the back of these, so that's great. Oh yeah, you can't say that word to Bonnie's animals, that's for sure. I need to get music one for this one.
There we go.
Well, we want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us. We sure had a good time hanging out with y'all. We hope to see you next week. And catch up with Juju as she's doing her 100-day challenge. And I will be posting videos for Calvin Ball and the 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge as well. I'm doing a sale tomorrow on Deb Ham's channel, or on Tuesday, of journals, journal kits, etc. if you want to join us there as well.
Okay, and for all those that come and watch the replay, thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down in the comment section and let us know what you think and some of your favorite spots if you've ever been to Ohio. And next Sunday, we will be doing Florida. And I appreciate it and love all my chickadees. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.